I was very suicidal and everything, and I wanted to end my life. And my mom actually found Urban Peak and put me into Urban Peak whenever I was 16 years old.
I was roaming these parks, and it wasn't easy trying to find somewhere to stay. And I didn't even know about Urban Peak. It was snowing, and I think it was because I think I had a place to stay, and it didn't work out, so I ended up walking down here.
What was happening with me and my family was we were staying with my biological mom, and I had found out about Urban Peak through acquaintance. I was doing her hair. I was a hairstylist, and my biological mom had kicked me, my husband out, and my one-year-old child, and I was pregnant at the time. And so we had bought an emergency car, and we were sleeping in the car for about like 2 weeks before we were able to get into a place with Allison.
I was 17 and I was going through some police things with my mom, and it led me here, and it was kind of one of the best things that happened for me, in all honesty.
Urban Peak has helped me find work, has helped me with the apartment program, has helped me to achieve my goals and finish my future and make it work.
It felt exciting for me to be able to have my own place. It just helped me realize that I did this, and Urban Peak was really there to help me.
And I came in and I spoke with Allison. I let her know, I was like, hey, it's me, my husband, my one-year-old child, and I'm 8 months pregnant, and we're sleeping in a car that didn't have any heat. So that same day she provided me with blankets, like emergency, I guess they call it street food, but food for us and snacks for us to have. And in the meantime, she had put us in the housing program, and she had literally got us in before I had my baby. And she had got us in November 3rd, and I had my baby on November 18th. And so I just found that to be amazing, because I was like, I didn't want to be sleeping in a car with 2 kids and my husband.
I chose the working path, and ever since I chose the working path, they opened up way more doors for me. They've helped me get not only 1, but 2 apartments already. So, yeah.
So you've been doing this work
Yes.
For 6 years or more with Urban Peak. Street outreach, really direct contact, sometimes out on the street, sometimes youth coming here.
Mm-hmm.
And you do all of it kind of full circle. I meet you on the street, would you like a bottle of water? Let's start to talk. All the way to, I found a landlord who will rent to you. I mean, it's the full cycle that you're working with young people for years.
Yes.
Sometimes. And it's amazing. In everything you've seen, what do you think we're missing at Urban Peak that we need? Or in our community that we really need to help youth more?
In the community, the biggest barrier is the affordable housing. And so with that, we are getting more and more youth coming into the drop-in on outreach because there's not a lot of housing. And so I think what's missing for Urban Peak, I think that we've been talking about for years, is a drop-in center that we can kind of have more time to help them kind of have a space to work on other things until we can get them into housing, because it's taking more time to get them into housing than it has in the past.
Oh, okay.
So having a drop-in center, we can have more time. They can, take a shower, do laundry, do all of those things that they struggle with daily, that we can have a place for them to come.
I'm very happy and I'm very blessed in Urban Peak.
I think the my top 2 things that Urban Peak has definitely helped me with and that are very important is 1, they helped me get stable. And 2 was they helped me realize that having rules for my household and my life and guidelines is what's going to keep me stable and keep me on that right path, because I realized if I don't have rules for my household, I'm going to allow anything to kind of occur and I can get kicked out or anything can happen. So them teaching me rules was very, very important to me.
When I was on the streets, it was definitely hard, but being able to come into the shelter and learn kind of a work ethic, doing chores and having somewhere to stay and come back to, it teaches you a lot of discipline, and that's the biggest thing that I took from Urban Peak.
So all of the outreach staff and just every staff member in the building here, on and off, I just want to say we really do appreciate y'all's work and effort. Like, y'all didn't have to take this time in us, and for that y'all did, and we appreciate that. I appreciate that, and thank you. Y'all don't know how many lives y'all truly saved.
So you just heard from a few of our 600 youth that Urban Peak serves on a yearly basis. Urban Peak's vital programs, our shelter, case management, education and employment programs are all lifelines for our youth to improve in their futures. There's still a lot of youth out there though that aren't quite included in that group, not yet linked, and that's where our community comes in. With your help, we will open a new drop-in center where our youth in the community can come in, take a shower, get off the streets, get a meal, and most importantly, connect with us in a safe environment where they have adults that can trust and help them move forward. It takes all of us as a community to make this happen, so please help us.